Pusha T clips got basically dropped from Def Jam, and Pusha T bought himself out because of the same reason. They were going to censor that Kendrick Lamar verse. They didn't want
Hold on,
nobody
hold
to
on,
hear
hold
it.
on.
We live.
Yo, we live, man. We
Oh,
live, bro. Salute to everybody.
yeah.
I like to surprise the fellas and go live in the middle of conversations,
That was kind of wild.
and then but then we catch y'all up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Catch y'all
man.
up, and so what were you guys talking about before everybody else joined us?
Well, we was kind of talking about the lawsuit, the UMG Drake lawsuit. And every now and then a little bits and pieces come out, and we find it like me personally, I think Drake should sue UMG if they had the understanding that they were going to keep censoring people's music to protect him. They didn't do that. They let Kendrick release the song just like we heard it. But it would make sense that he was doing it since Pusha T in 2018.
Right.
And now they couldn't do it to Kendrick because he's an independent artist. He only used UMG for distribution.
Right.
So he just released
and Kendrick is the cash cow right now. Why would they?
Well, it ain't even about the cash cow.
Yeah.
Because remember, before the beef started, Drake was supposedly the bigger artist. Drake
He was. Definitely was.
I mean, but you guys don't think they position artists to be in certain hierarchies?
Well, I think they put the person that they think will make the most money in that space. So if UMG thinks Drake's going to make more money, why not put him out front?
Yeah, but I think if they got their ear to the streets, they know that Drake's popularity was waning, though.
No. I mean, like I said about earlier, Drake was in a contract negotiation with Sony and no, it does matter because no. But listen. The reason why it matters is you're talking about why wouldn't they push the bigger artists? Well, UMG wasn't necessarily in control of Drake at the time. He was in a contract negotiation, and so he's
still under contract with them.
No, they were in a contract negotiation.
They're still negotiating right now. He has no contract.
Exactly. He doesn't have a new contract. He was working on a contract with Sony. Yeah, it was the next contract was
still with UMG now.
Well, regardless of that. No, you got to be thinking about the next contract before you finish the last contract. All right, but this is what I'm saying, P. Listen what I'm saying. If you're negotiating a contract and you already have offers from another company, Sony, and he's using that as leverage, like, hey, you're trying to give me this much, but Sony's trying to give me this much. You got to meet Sony, or I'm gonna leave. It doesn't matter if they're under contract or not.
Still has that option. This contract is
not but this is the thing. Now the reason why this is a part of the reason why he's suing, supposedly, that the reason why Kendrick got pushed so hard, was because Universal UMG wanted to drive down Drake's stock.
Okay.
So that was after the contract.
But here's the thing.
No. Like Pete said, they're still contract.
Right, they're still negotiating. But what would have happened if Drake kicked Kendrick's back in? You don't think he'd have been worth 3 times the amount?
That's why they're saying the promotion level of. They're saying the promotion level of Kendrick.
He was the one.
No, I mean, there's a piece of that. I'm not sitting here and like trying to fight for Drake, but as a strong no, but UMG's side of it, that is a very strong possibility,
bruh. If me and Scotty or you and Scotty beefing and both y'all under me, I'm pushing both of y'all to make as much money as I can.
But what if Scotty is working with you? He doesn't have a contract. Like, he doesn't have this contract dispute with you.
Was recorded in my studio. I'm making.
That's short-term thinking. That's short-term thinking, though. That's short-term thinking because if Sony is offering me more money and my new contract is going to be with Sony, And part of the only way to keep you at a cheap price is to devalue you to a certain extent.
Okay,
Then
I
why wouldn't
understand
you
that,
do that?
but that hasn't come up yet. When his contract expires, isn't he like a free agent?
But what are you going to wait for?
He
There's not.
gonna do
You
ad
can.
If your
Yeah,
contract
you
is
can't
up,
wait to
it's
the
up.
perfect time. You can't wait to the perfect time. This was the time.
You
This
could
was
also let the
happening.
contract
This
run
was
out early.
happening. Negotiations was happening. This was happening. Yeah, you could ideally you could say right at the end of his contract devalue him, but this was the time this was the perfect time for them to do it because it was like, all right, well, this is happening right now, and we got this heavy hitter, and they going head to head now.
Yo, you think
So
these labels care about these artists?
no, that's the reason why they
What
had
do
no
you think they
problem.
care about?
That's the reason why they had no
What do you
problem
think they care
devaluing them.
about?
They care
Yo,
about keeping
no, no, no,
assets.
no. It's only one thing they care about, and that's money.
They care about keeping assets.
No, my money, my money,
Yeah.
money rules everything. They
What
don't
would you
care.
rather, long term money or short term money? Because what you
It
talking about is
doesn't
just
matter. Yo,
no
you know how much money they
short
made
term
out of
money is better. Short term is money. You're saying short term money is better than long term money. That's not
today
true.
is today. They don't care about tomorrow. They're gonna suck you dry for all you can. They can get every day that
But
goes
what
by.
I'm telling you is Drake is a cash cow.
Nobody's saying
not
he
not as
isn't.
much as he was though.
Because of
Hold
what
up,
though?
Scotty.
No, because of
Let's
what
finish
though?
this argument
It
real
was
quick.
but before
No.
hey, let me say this. Before the Kendrick and Drake beef, Drake was on a decline anyway. Because
What?
yeah,
Yes, yes,
No
because
yes,
yes, he
way.
was.
yes.
Yes, he was.
Hey, Reese,
Because
No
hey, yo,
way.
who are
yes,
you
he
listening
was.
to?
Because everybody was getting on Holmes
Yeah,
about
he's been on the
Breaking
decline for like
Styles and
three
everything. He
albums.
was not making it. He was on the decline.
For like
No, he
three
wasn't.
albums
The
now.
beef gave his career extra life,
It
It
did.
wasn't.
It
but it
did.
was at his demise at the end.
It
And
wasn't.
honestly, it's not even his demise anymore because
He getting back out there.
he still could
Yeah, he
bounce
just dropped a
back,
new
but
song
not
yesterday.
in that type of arena.
Song's decent, but he can't be in court suing people for defamation and still out here trying to diss people. That shit don't sit right with me.
No, I'm not. Listen, I'm not sitting here saying. I'm not saying I jacket pause, but what I'm saying is he. I can see what he's saying as a possibility. It is a possibility.
Well, the way he looked at it was he was gonna go in there, beat Kendrick, and double his value. That's the
Well, he
intent
bet on himself to a
he
certain
went in
extent.
there
Yeah,
with.
yeah, he
But
bet
that's
on
not how
himself a
it
little
came
bit.
out. So you can't say UMG
But it's
pushed him
about
into
is
it
it?
when he's the one egged it on.
But pause
He,
is about
he
what he's
had
saying.
3 songs out before Kendrick could even release one. And one of them was
But
like drop, drop. Nah,
yeah,
you ain't okay.
that shit was
So this dude went and
that.
sat down and wrote some shit to erase him. Now he's whacking him out across the world.
This is the thing, though. This is the thing, though. It's about the algorithm and it's about the push. Pause.
What algorithm? Drake was the biggest artist in the world.
What I'm saying is, if you can push something, and Kendrick is one of the biggest artists in the world.
He always has been, but that perception
So
that he wasn't,
so
Not always has been,
he
but
always has been.
he's been up
Always.
there. He's been up there for a while.
It's just that
He's been
the
up there for a
lane
while.
he's in, those people stay in that lane.
All right,
Like,
listen. This is what I'm saying, and I'm not. This is just to play devil's advocate. If you're pushing Drake situation and you're saying, "Yo, I'm the biggest artist. I'm in contract negotiations. I want a new deal that you need to give me more money than you were giving me." UMG has this other artist that is a very big artist, and you guys are in a
so who's
beef.
that other artist?
It's Kendrick. He's
They
not
don't
under.
own Kendrick.
He don't own. They don't own Kendrick, but
Exactly.
they distribute.
Right. That's
All
just
right.
music.
So, but that's big though, because that's the push that I'm talking
Of
about.
course, of course.
Okay, cool. So, in effort to bring that price down,
Mm-hmm.
we're going to make him less desirable.
yeah,
Okay.
I feel like we're talking in circles at this point.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
because
So,
I don't think
Let me put a ribbon
UMG
on it.
it's
Let me put a
we
ribbon
want
on
to
it. Then.
devalue you.
Let-
However, after the battle, you got shanked a few times. So you know what? You ain't worth what you used to be. But I don't think UMG set him up and say, "Yo, we think you should get in this battle, and you may come out on top."
No. I don't think it was that. I don't think it was that, but I think
they
say
UMG had anything to do with that.
No, I think it was, but I think they saw an opportunity, and they
how could they
possibly
he could have taken his break like he planned to after his last tour.
He could have
mind his business. And
Drake made some bad made some bad decisions, but I think at the end of the day, at the end of the day, what he is saying in his lawsuit is a possibility. I'm not saying that is not a possibility. It is a possibility.
We do battle raps. What about a defamation suit and rap battles makes sense? We went to
the push. He's talking about the push.
Yeah, he discredited himself by doing that. Period.
Yeah,
he got into a battle. Yes, he got into a battle with somebody that he shouldn't be.
So let me ask you a question, Reese.
I'm just talking about the push.
With the lawsuit? That's what you're telling me?
No, I'm not okay with all lawsuit.
At any point, like any percent, other than 0. Like this lawsuit.
No. There's a percentage. If this is true,
if this is true, what are we talking about, dude?
It is more than 0 because if this,
you rap, you
yes.
You rap. If one of them turn around and sue you okay with that?
And he be lying in his raps all the time, bro. Lying on niggas and shit.
Okay, this nigga bugging. Man. He's bugging. Anyways, and no, what I'm saying is this: if this is what they didn't do
that.
I'm not talking about the battle itself. I think you're connecting the two. Drake went into a battle with Kendrick that he shouldn't have went into. Kendrick beat the brakes off him. Cool, right. Cool. So that's a whole different conversation. I'm not talking about that. Right. The conversation is I'm talking about what UMG did. Now, did UMG put the records harder because they were trying to devalue Drake? And that's the question that was being posed.
I think they were just instigating. I don't necessarily think, and I think like at the end of the day, it's money at the end of the day. But I think they were just instigating it. Whoever.
And don't get it confused. He's not suing Kendrick. He's suing UMG.
Right, but this is the thing, though.
Kendrick.
He is. I didn't know that. I thought he was just suing. I thought he's suing UMG.
Who wrote the song?
Is he suing Kendrick or UMG?
He's suing UMG for distributing Kendrick's music.
Okay. He's not suing Kendrick. It's not.
His name ain't on it, but it's the same thing.
It's like, not the same thing. He's talking about UMG. He's not talking about
Kendrick. How are you gonna get in a rap battle when you just told me and Scotty that this dude cheats on his wife and he beats his baby mom? Is that not defamation?
He's talking to UMG about the push
because
that they did.
At the end of the day, he's upset because Kendrick called him a PDF file. That's the whole thing it comes down to.
True.
So he called names too. So how you gonna hit me first and go tell the principal?
Is he suing Kendrick or UMG?
Huh?
Is he suing Kendrick or UMG?
He's suing UMG because of Kendrick.
Okay.
It's the same thing.
It's not the same thing.
It is the same thing. I think he should just sue Kendrick if he wants to. But what are we talking about? It's a rap battle. Like.
If you're talking,
he can't sue Kendrick. He can't sue Kendrick.
He can't sue.
Because he done said a bunch of bullshit too. He can't sue Kendrick.
That's why it's the way you're saying it is like defamation. You're saying that in a way that, like, he's trying to say, "Yo, Kendrick should have never said that." Which he probably said.
He's talking about.
That's probably what he's saying. But what I'm telling you is that
I was being called a pedophile on 33 million people.
Driving his stock
he
down.
Called him a pedophile at the Super Bowl,
right? And he thrown all those into
the innuendos
lawsuit because Kendrick performed it.
All right, let's keep. Listen, we're gonna talk about one more Drake L. Fellas, how do you guys feel about Drake and his surgery? BBL Drizzy.
The BBL.
Did you? Is it proven that as a BBL?
Oh yes. Yeah,
that's definitely
no. You guys are assuming. You guys are assuming. Nobody said that it was. Nobody confirmed that it was. They're just assuming.
Hold on, wait a second.
They're just assuming.
No, bro. They showed where he got the fat sucked out and everything. Hold on a second.
Did they? I didn't see that. I saw. All I saw was a
I'm
picture.
gonna share something real quick. Give me a second.
Here it go, right here.
You got it?
Let's pull this picture up real quick. Hold on a second.
Oh, I got a video.
All right, go ahead, play the video, cause.
All right, hold up.
Bro, I am.
Oh yeah, even plastic surgeons popped up and say, "Yo, look, man."
Yo, bro, this shit is the fakest shit I've ever seen in my life, bro. Look. Yeah. Hey, pause, bro. Pause everything. Pause, bro. Pause.
Yeah, pause it.
You see that abs?
I could barely see it. It's kind of small, but
oh, hold on. Let me rewind it a little bit.
Yeah, we gotta enlarge that.
Pause.
Oh, pause. Yeah, pause.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's wild.
You see this right here? You see that on the right here?
Okay, yeah.
Right there, there's not supposed to be no gap right there. This is where they suck the fat out.
Yo, look him on the side.
And then they said that, the fact that his abs are so toned and the rest of his body's not as toned as his abs. That's
no, it isn't. Look at his arms. He hasn't done a push-up in a while.
Right.
Oh, yeah, guessing.
No. You work out, Reese.
I do.
So tell me, is this right here, what I'm pointing at, is that normal?
It could be.
Stop it.
It could be.
Stop it.
Everybody's body is different, Paul.
Is his abs going to look like this and his chest and the rest of his body look like that? No homo, but
yeah, you could go pause. You can go hard on your abs.
Nah, fuck that.
I've seen people who have amazing abs and not really a lot else going on.
Yo, take for instance this dude, Aaron the Plumber, Ninja Turtle. All right.
Mm-hmm.
His body matches, and this dude Drake got money.
Have you ever?
It's not going to make him go out there and get an 8-pack damn near a GI Joe.
I'm not saying that it's not. I'm not saying that it's not, but it hasn't been confirmed.
Yo, everybody think it is.
That shit is fake, nigga.
That's perspective. Everybody think it is.
That right there is fake.
But
let me run this shit real quick.
So the question is though, is that manly? Should we revoke his man card for doing that? Because a man is based on what he actually does and earns himself.
Right.
Okay? When you go to the gym, if you went to the gym and then you seen these people with this, I forgot what the oil and shit that they put into their muscles to make them look big and huge and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
You see him in the gym. Are you going to respect that man? No.
Yo.
I mean, this is the way I see it.
Should it be cosmetic?
Like, and that's something that a lot of women talk about, like BBLs, a man getting a BBL. Usually men go in the gym and work out to get their body right.
Right.
Now
women don't have to do it.
Now when we talk about Drake,
and
as far as the battle, let me fuck it. As far as the battle, this is stuff Kendrick talked about in the battle. He talked about his son going to the gym instead of getting a Brazilian butt lift. He talked about him using a V120 machine to suck fat out of his shit. He talked about all that. And everything he talks about, Drake's been doing it after the goddamn battle. He could at least went and did some goddamn push-ups, show to tighten up the arms. The chest, the arms, everything is normal.
You brought up women with BBLs and stuff like
that. He got the Benjamin Button body, bro. His abs came in first.
Right.
Like, dude,
that's the part. But,
oh shit.
women when they get their BBL, they can cover it up with clothes.
Well, he was covered for a while, remember?
When men get shit like that, you have to get naked to show.
No. He when he did the Australian tour, he had it done already, but he had to cover it up. It was covered up for like a good 6 months.
Okay.
Yeah. When he was talking about having stomach issues, that's when he had it. This was like right after the battle was about to be over.
Well, the question is though.
What's the question?
Should his man card be revoked?
He lost that since he was popping ass with Sexy Red.
Oh damn. He's quoting the Kendrick shit heavy.
Bro, he was partying with Sexy Red for a minute.
Well, we know why he's quoting the Kendrick shit heavy, right?
Right.
Yeah, but it's all true.
We don't gotta ask P how his week was. We don't gotta ask P how his week was.
So let me ask you a question. What's worse, the BBL or the lawsuit?
The lawsuit.
The lawsuit.
So the lawsuit.
Yeah, but you just keep taking L's. You keep
doing
sissified shit.
Card on the lawsuit?
No.
What? Or
not his man card. He lost his
rap card for that.
He loses rap respect.
Okay.
Yeah. He loses the culture. He doesn't lose a man. He doesn't lose his man card. I don't think he loses his man card for the BBL.
What?
Yo, surprisingly, there's a few cats that got BBL.
Why? Because he's still getting hella ass. Is that why?
Who, him?
No, I want to know why Reese says his man card is not revoked. Why? Because he's getting hella ass still?
I mean, he didn't have to do it to get ass. So I mean,
question though. Why would you do this?
He's doing it to be like a sex symbol. I think that was a bad. I think that was definitely a bad. If it is true,
what is he gaining from it?
If it is true, let me caveat this.
It is true.
If it is true, then yeah, this is definitely a bad time to do it, because it's like, yo, you just got called out in a battle and people laughed at it. You gotta Metro Boomin made a whole beat.
He had it done.
Metro Boomin made a whole beat. BBL Drizzy, he made a whole beat on that, and it was popping. That shit was popping. So it was a bad look if it is true, but maybe, like you said, it probably was already done, so it is what it is. But he don't gotta take pictures with his abs showing neither. He could be like,
and then not to mention,
I'm gonna wear a t-shirt.
If you guys notice in the picture, right? He's promoting his abs, right? And then what do you see in front of him? In a purely unhealthy lifestyle.
Oh, liquor.
All you see is pure liquor bottles,
and
shit like that. Nigga, you paid for that shit. You drinking all them browns, nigga. You drinking all them browns.
Allegedly he got BBL. Allegedly.
All them browns. You got a Busta Rhymes belly, nigga. Stop playing. You saying? Stop playing. All right.
It's a legend.
Let's see what this dude said about BBL Drizzy.
He post, bro. He took a mirror picture and his abs is sculpted as fuck, but he got some reverse osmosis going on. Reverse shredded. I ain't never seen it. You know how your abs is the last thing to come in? His is the first and the only thing to come in. The man got no.
That's a Benjamin Button. He got Benjamin Button workout.
Shoulders, no triceps, no biceps. The nigga chest flat as fuck. It makes no sense. That's definitely a BBL. BBL Drizzy. BBL Drizzy.
That's funny.
All day.
That's just funny. But
check this out. Before we get the show started, we should have been started. How was your week, Reese?
It was a good week. Good week. It's very solid. Very solid. I'm very happy with my week. Good week of working out, since we're talking about that.
Okay.
I had a good week of working out. Got some really made some PRs that I was trying to get. And
you ain't see Dr. Miami?
Yeah. Very good week. 4th of July was cool.
Did you go see Dr. Miami?
I'm happy.
Did you go see Dr. Miami? Yo, can you hear me?
Oh no, what you said?
Did you go see Dr. Miami?
I did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Did I miss something?
Reese is drinking it.
Yeah, I got. That's the reason why I'm so pro Drake right now. I got my little BBL situation.
Maybe you guys have the same physician.
What?
You guys have the same physician.
BBL Reezy.
Wow.
BBL. I'm playing.
Don't let Straight 16 hear that.
I'm fucking around. It's a joke. It's a joke.
Oh, is it? All right. So check it
And
out.
you know they use content, so you put it out there, they're gonna use it against you.
I'm fucking around. I ain't this crazy talk.
Well, I'm gonna hear the next bar. Scotty's bro got a BBL.
Hey, yo, P, so you sent us a group text. You're talking about you're going to the GNX tour. We got some footage, courtesy of Peapod Cove, his channel. You're saying he's been plugging his channel all stream. I don't think I ain't see that shit. That's my nigga though. I can't do nothing without.
Oh yeah, everybody go to Peapod Cove, and
yeah,
he got crazy content.
Crazy content, huge following. He's getting, you can see the growth over there. He's stepping it up technologically.
Yeah, it's
I'm pretty sure he's smoking better too. You know what I'm saying?
Can you zoom in one time for us?
Yeah, go ahead.
Can you hit it with a zoom in?
Loser. Go ahead.
Let's see the zoom in.
Throw the diamonds up. Let me stop.
They don't want to do it.
Technical difficulty.
But yeah, yo, very, very happy for my bro right here.
I think it's the separation, right?
Very happy for my bro right here. So he did give us some footage from the GNX tour that he went to. As Kendrick and SZA and the whole TDE roster. Was J Rock there? That's my nigga, man.
Nah.
Oh wow.
That sucks.
The people that has been on the tour has been Justin Bieber, Doja Cat, Baby Keem.
Baby Keem is a monster, bro.
Yeah, he performed at the show at the MetLife in New York.
Yeah, Baby Keem is a problem.
No, we didn't have any surprise guests at Foxborough. The Foxborough show was a more 65% SZA than Kendrick fans, which was surprising, and you could tell in the stadium. It was about 55,000 people. It was a sold out show.
55,000.
Energy.
Yo, you lucky you ain't get trampled like the Travis Scott shit. I've been watching some shit like that on Netflix about the Astro World Tour. Shit, man.
We ain't had nothing to get trampled. If you look at these UK shows, them cats will get trampled.
Hey, yo, P, I'm trying to add this to the stage right here.
Which one?
The footage from your tour.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, you got to share it. There you go.
There we go. So this is this guy over here
with the crazy eyes. Look, you got the crazy eyes on too. Look like you about to do something.
Fanned out.
Bro, you know how long that's like 40 videos ago.
He's fanned out. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Let's see what he's talking about. Oh, here we go.
Well, we ain't got no intro today. We have no intro today. Welcome back, y'all. Now, I went and saw Kendrick Lamar last night in
we don't want to do all this.
This stadium.
Supernova is a complete reverb and delay suite. And what makes it special is the 48 algorithms inside. These algorithms add so much front to back.
It was mustard came out.
Commentary, sir?
You skipped it.
We ain't got no size.
Yeah, it's supposed to be at the beginning.
You skipped some of the stuff.
Okay, all right. You know, I got a little.
I had my GoPro with me, but I actually.
So, all right, so you're waiting in line right now, right?
Because basically, what I did was I had a conversation, and as I'm talking, videos are going to come in and play. Like this one is me walking from the car right now.
So I wasn't sure if I was able to bring it. I had my phone.
Yo, why are you looking at that dude's? Why are you looking at this dude's girl's behind, bro? Why are you being
camera in my hand?
I had a charger.
Why are you being a predator?
If I needed to charge it, and
look at him.
That's
look
all
at him. You see that?
And it turned out to be fine.
No, I wasn't actually zooming on anybody. I just
the merch. You're gonna see the merch. The merch was 120 for the hoodie.
What?
God damn.
And then I also picked up the.
Okay. I'm not mad at it.
That's dope. That's dope.
Yeah,
the
merch is a little
shirt.
expensive, but
and I got the Gloria hoodie, which you should see down there. I'm actually wearing it.
Dope.
Nice.
It's pretty cool how they have certain things set up there. So after I got the merch, I went in, got my ticket. Well, you checked your ticket in. It's all by cell phone or whatever. You walk in, and I have floor seats.
Floor seats.
Big up to Peapod Cove in
floor seats.
Go to the show, and that's because of y'all, and I appreciate y'all for that.
Big money.
So go in, find the seats.
Big money.
Right there on one of the side of the stage, and you're gonna see. There I am. We had pretty good seats, so we were there. I was there early.
Right.
Like
all right. So let me ask you this: what was your hype level when you were there? Because you've been researching Kendrick for a long time.
It was pretty hype.
Over a year. Like how did it live up to your expectations?
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah, it did.
I've been to a Kendrick concert before too, so
it did.
Kendrick definitely puts on a show. I ain't never seen SZA, but
he had SZA with him.
Mm-hmm.
It changed the dynamics of the concert. I think if SZA wasn't there, we'd have probably tore that stadium down. Because when he comes on and does his first set, the energy goes so high. And then SZA comes in,
brings it down with the
right, and then he comes back on and he's like, turn that shit up. Now she got hits too. I'm not denying it, but it's just more of an assault.
For sure.
Level. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
So, but the energy definitely was really high. And then when that Not Like Us played,
everybody's losing their mind.
And that's the proof that this whole lawsuit doesn't have anything to stand on, because
full circle.
It shows that people naturally like the song.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If it was bots pushing it, people wouldn't know it.
No, I mean, Not Like Us is a mega banger. Pause.
You can't shove songs down people's throat though.
You can't.
But
radios do it all the time.
They always do.
But think about it like this. If you add a song with a very good song with a very strong push, that's Not Like Us.
What are you talking about? If a song is good, they're gonna push it. It doesn't matter what it's about. God,
if we talking about good songs, this is definitely the perfect podcast. Did you guys know that Will Smith dropped a new song?
Yeah.
Have you guys heard it?
The Girls song?
But I know
Pretty Girls. Have you guys?
He was on.
I like Pretty Girls. That's
he was on Playboy
have you seen it?
Podcast. I want to say.
Yeah, I've seen it. Yeah.
You seen the video?
I've seen the video. Yeah.
Have you?
This one, the new one.
Yeah.
No, I haven't seen it.
But
I know there's some stuff coming.
Let's go ahead and watch the video. See what we think about it. I mean, off the top, Pretty Girls is suspect for him. For him to be saying that to me, personally. But let's see what Big Willie has to say. Let me pull it up correctly. Here we go. Will Smith, Pretty Girls. Let's get it.
It's been a problem ever since I was a little boy. Actually, I think it's gotten worse as I've gotten older. I thought I had it under control, but I'm literally experiencing it right now, like literally this second.
Oh, and how would you define this problem?
Well, he fronts so hard.
Make me understand.
I like pretty girls. Girls. I love pretty girls. Girls. I like pretty girls. Girls. I love pretty girls. Girls. You don't gotta wait in line tonight. You're too fine for the line tonight. 5 + 5, you a dime tonight. It's a full house, better play your cards right. I'ma post your pic if you pose. Make one phone call, you in vogue. Head, shoulders, knees, toes. Hold up, wait, pose. I'm about to do some investing. I'll spend it on you and your bestie. You and your twin on a jet ski. I'll change your life if you let me. Pretty girls. Girls, 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 girls. I love pretty girls. Girls, 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 girls. I like pretty girls. Girls, 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 girls. I love pretty girls. Girls, girls, girls,
yeah.
All the pretty girls, put your drink up. I get you anything you think of. I like BBLs, that stand for bad, bad blink up. I've been in the club all night in the section. Picture perfect, I swear you perfection. I like you, and you. It don't matter about your complexion. There's not a lot of women not pretty to me. I mean, she pretty to me. And I ain't talking about just the pretty you see. But the pretty I like pretty girls. Girls, 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 girls. I love pretty girls. Girls, 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 girls. I like pretty girls. Girls, 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 girls. I love pretty girls. Girls, 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 girls. Vanilla, chocolate, strawberry, lemon. I like women. There it is, truth about me. Ain't too many women ain't pretty to 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 me. As far as I can see. I like pretty girls. Pretty girls. I like pretty girls. Girls. I love pretty girls.
All right. Okay. So how do we feel about this video, fellas?
That's Fresh Prince. That is.
It's very Fresh Prince-esque. This is the fact.
Video. That shit is nice. This, that's Will Smith.
I do appreciate the fact that he has normal looking women.
Yeah.
If you guys understand.
But he did say in the goddamn song he liked BBLs.
Bad.
Everything is a circle.
He said it was.
But he said he liked BBLs, right?
Yeah.
Yo, you heard him say that, right?
Yeah,
I heard that. Yeah.
Bro, I think he liked Drake BBLs, honestly. But
what?
Yo, he's saying that Will is gay. Anyways,
yo, there were a couple instances in that video where he was moving kind of suspect though.
Yo,
that's Will Smith. That's how he be dancing.
It's not real.
You can't be doing that shit right about now, sir.
Okay.
You gotta act extra masculine. Anyway, Reeves, how do you feel about it?
I like the song. It's a fun song. Is Will. I don't think Will has to be doing this.
Right.
So I think a lot of the stuff that he's doing right now is because he just wants to fucking do it. And I kind of respect it. You know what I'm saying? Right. He's gotten older and stuff like that. He has accomplished a lot. He don't gotta make records and shit like that. He's kind of just doing it because he loves to do it. And he has the budget to make a video that looks like that.
Yo, the video.
The videos.
And I'm not opposed to the song. I'm really not.
I mean, I'm not big on the dancing and stuff like that. You could chill out. You know what I'm saying?
Done that.
But he's all that's Will. So that's what he does. He does those type of things. So
he over there puppy tail jumping in the video. I can't get with that.
He does a lot of Will, but he does a lot of Fresh Prince shit.
Yeah.
Like, just like P said, it's like that's Fresh Prince. He made a foot. That's getting jiggy with it type vibes. Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Men in Black.
Yeah.
How do we feel about him bar wise?
Men in Black.
It wasn't bad. I mean, it wasn't horrible. Like it wasn't bad. I've heard worse for sure. It's a fun song, and he did what he was supposed to do in a fun song.
Because at the end of the day, that song's gonna get people moving and dancing.
No, I mean, is it going to blow? Pause. I don't think so.
If they make it into a disco, if they make it into like If they make it into a dance track, like speed it
That
up,
could be a dance track. Yep.
stuff like that.
Them
I
should
think
be playing on these cruise ships.
The reason why I don't think it's going to blow is not because it's not a song that should have the ability to have that type of stream with.
I think it's a song DJs will have.
Why wouldn't it?
I don't think it's going to
like Shaggy out this motherfucker right
No,
now.
I think the reason why he does is not going to blow is because there's a narrative of Will Smith that he shouldn't be doing this.
Right.
So like that's I think that's the narrative that's out there. Like,
well, him and Jada about to get divorced.
What do you mean he shouldn't be doing it? You think he's too old to be doing it?
I think that's the narrative out there for him. He's too old. He got too much stuff going on. He's Will Smith, the actor. Stick to acting.
Do anything to it. It's going to take legs on its own.
So, no, the narrative is bigger than the song.
I can see that if that song goes anywhere, it's just going to go somewhere where people vibe to it.
The narrative is bigger than the song, and that's the thing.
It's not a negative song.
Well, what I think is, I think that if he would have snuck this song into the dance scene, to the techno scene, or the, you know what I'm saying? If he would have just snuck it in there and not try to promote it on regular urban streams and shit like that, I think he would have a better response and the song would do better, because they'll be more caught onto the song than who's performing it. You know what I'm saying? So good song. I think it's well put together. I think his bars fit the song. He's purposely not making it complicated. You know, he's doing a lot of catchphrases. You know, he remind me of Reese. He remind me of Dorian. Right?
Dorian, yeah, he got that. He got that vibe. Yeah.
Right. And there's a niche for that. You know, I think it kind of hinges on, it kind of goes into the rap genre a little bit. But if he would have put it into the club scene, he would have did way better, I think. Like, for real.
It's a good song, and not for nothing, because it's Will Smith, which is sad because, you know, you would think your clout would be strong, but because of Will Smith, I think it's not going to do as good as it probably could have or should have. You know what I'm saying? People be hating on him. You know what I'm saying? They be hating on him a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
You would defend fuck niggas to the end, won't you, Reese?
Why? So Will Smith is a fuck nigga?
Yeah.
You say Will Smith's a fuck? Why is he a fuck nigga for? What? For what reason?
For slapping Chris Rock. All right, that's
he got bars on that too. You should pull that up.
That's no, I want to hear that shit. I want to hear. I'd rather hear.
He came for him. Pause. He came for him. He said something. You say something. You gonna address me on the stage, and I'm gonna address you on the stage, or something like that. You say something on the stage, I'm gonna they expect me on the stage. That was a bar. I like that one. He was like, if you say something on the stage, he said, if you try to address me on the stage, then expect me on the stage. I was like, okay. So you gonna expect me on the stage?
Will Smith is he too big to fail? Is he like is Drake, Will Smith? Let's not say Fat Joe. Let's say Drake and Will Smith. Are they too big to fail?
Drake is too big to fail. Will Smith is too big that he's going to fail.
He's not going to fail. Were we talking about music?
In their career, period.
No.
Will Smith is not. You don't end Will Smith. Like, he's still going to be able to act or anything like that. He's not going to die in acting. But music wise, he's too big of an actor to blow it music wise. That's the issue.
That's so sad because he started off as a musician. You know what I'm saying? That's just crazy. But check it out. While we're all gathered here today, we're gonna go ahead and listen to a couple of these XXL freshman freestyles. These are the artists that are going to be taking part. A little trailer, so let's go ahead and check it out. I've never heard of none of these niggas. All right. Have you?
Isn't this Ray Vaughn?
Right.
That's not
Ray Vaughn. I've heard.
Oh, that's Ray Vaughn. I know Ray Vaughn.
The only Ray Vaughn I know is the guy from Jamaica. Ray Vaughn.
No, Ray Vaughn Nice. He's from LA. He's actually really good.
On the Kendrick and them.
Okay.
He's on the freshman freestyle. I'm surprised he's on the freshman freestyle, but all right, cool.
Yeah.
All right. He's been around. He's been out for a while now, so I'm surprised he's on the freshman.
Yeah, Ray Vaughn could do it.
Yeah, he right. He got bars.
They got this dude, which I'm surprised he hasn't popped up on any freestyles. His name is Reason. He's from out west too.
Yeah, they always in that battle that just went down against Joey Badass.
Oh, Reason was on there?
Oh yeah, Joey went up against like 10 cats. Reason was one of them.
Reason is a problem.
Yeah,
Ray Vaughn was one of them too.
Yeah, Ray Vaughn, Reason, Daylight.
Oh, Daylight was trash though. I heard that.
A lot of
Daylight was not. Daylight was not trash. What are you talking about?
It was trash.
No, Daylight went off. But all
right. So this is the lineup. This is the trailer. Shout out to Double XL YouTube channel. Let's go.
They questioned what I had in store while I was building the plaza. I take pride in my scars. Oh, I'm really Mufasa.
He went trolling that room, talking about he did it. Sipping oil ain't time out P did it. 7-6-2 make the whip to a 3-6.
I've been killing beats and busting pies. I caught a first degree. When you talking, look me in my eyes. It's something I'm trying to see.
Every day some new rap saying I stole his flow with some more but couldn't make another hit.
Yes, my daddy is the reason why I act like this. They not like us. They rapping, but it's not like this. No is power, but these niggas soft like tits.
Don't regret any choice I made. These just the cards that I was dealt. Could not save them all, and I knew that, but I still tried to help.
I got no mask with my face with a turban. You put no price on my AV, ain't serving it. Told her out the smoke, stop it permanent. Talking shit I could have sold to a journalist. Different drip, I got my drip for journaling.
That game for you, but I still ain't take no days off. I've been dropping my nuts. Hard head, whole like back on the f***ing side in the city. Dude, I put on the biscuit.
I just sweating like we in a party. Put your hands up, it's a robbery. Baby, ride a nigga like you mean it. So you love like you never seen it.
You can tap in. Why you hating on the young bull? Man, cause your life feeling empty. Boy, my pocket's full. Gapping all damn day. I'm straight, I play it cool.
Damn, I'm on my Britney. Oops, I hit again. Damn, I'm on my DJ Khaled. We the best. Damn, we rolling hella deep. I feel like Adele.
Hesitation, pointing fingers, never recommended. He's still on business because the sentence that got left in prison. And that's happening because I've been in that position.
I feel bad for the game, bro. I feel sad for what's going on. Yo. I'm not looking forward to this freestyle. I'm not looking forward to none of these niggas.
I will say this. I think they should have had a beat. For sure.
That's not a freestyle. That's just.
I put my money on.
Oh, they have beats. They got beats.
Well, I don't know. I haven't heard it, but I'm gonna pull it up.
It sounded like it was just acapella joints. So it would have been better if they had a beat.
It just said meet the freshman class. So
I put my money on Ray Vaughn if I had to choose blindly.
The first freestyle we're gonna look at is a guy named. Oh, wait a second. Eam Triplin, EEMTRIPLIN''S. All right, his name is Eam Triplin. That shit sounds trash too. Oh my god, yo. Why can't I hear you, Reese? It sounds like you going. Okay.
I'm here.
Yeah, I already know this shit gonna piss me the fuck off. All right. Eam Triplin, 2025, Double XL 2025 freestyle. Let's go.
I said I done came a long way. 5 beats a day for 5 years like I'm Kanye. Searching for my lover, trying to find me a fiance to cook me oxtails and jerk chicken every Sunday. That'll happen Sunday. Jamaican mommy talking to me proper with the...
Hold up. Let's get it again.
I said I done came a long way. 5 beats a day for 5 years like I'm Kanye. Searching for my lover, trying to find me a fiance to cook me oxtails and jerk chicken every Sunday. That'll happen Sunday. Jamaican mommy talking to me proper with the potway. Good home for my good mother, she Beyonce. Told me just to always watch my back, cause niggas is steal your shit and help you find out where it's at. That's a fact. Every day some new shit. Rap niggas saying I stole his flow with some more shit, but couldn't make another hit. Still never trust a bitch, cause I've been wrecking so many homes. My good karma running thinner and thin. I know I fucked up a lot. I was young and doing shit just for the plot. I sit alone in my head with the thought. I always wonder how the fuck I made it far. Regardless of where I am, I still remain who I are. I'm still flexed up, rich as a suburban white dad. Spent 25 cash on some shit you never had. With a bitch so bad with no BBL ass. She so pretty, hoes get jealous when she pass. It's money hitting different, I ain't grow up with her bag. Had to rock the fake J's so the school shit was ass. I'm still working hard, I've been grinding like my dad. I've been grinding like my dad did. Grinding like my dad did.
Woo! Reese, go ahead, man.
Something like
that was.
I didn't hear one punchline.
He's not. That's why, like, especially like somebody like that is not going to go well acapella wise. If I'm going to rate it, that shit was that was like a 1.
I could do better than that, and I don't rap.
The issue is somebody like that raps like that is they are very beat dependent.
Right.
So at the end of the day, if you're going to do that,
you could say something clever.
Yeah, there wasn't nothing in there to keep.
I'm not giving them life with that. You lose interest, yeah.
Yeah.
The thing is, but that's the thing. Like a rapper like that, the way he raps and stuff like that, I could hear him on a beat, and he probably
breath control, but he ain't got nothing to say in that.
Exactly. The bar work, especially in an acapella setting, you gotta be heavy with the bars. You know what I'm saying? Everything gotta just be something that be like, yo. So yeah, you can't be boring or anything like that. Now maybe he put that on a beat and it's fire. You never know. You put it on the right beat, but he's definitely a rapper. You got to be somebody to get on this list, obviously. So I'm going to guess that
you got to be popular. Come on,
yeah, you got it. Well, all right. Well, you got to be popular. So you got to have some songs and stuff like that. So he probably catch it. He
sound good. Doesn't matter if you're popular or not.
Well, yeah, it doesn't. And it like I said, I give it a 1. I give it a 1, and that's being generous. But it's one of those things where he's a rapper that's going to be very beat dependent because of how he raps. So he's beat. He needs a beat. He needs a beat. So that's.
I personally think all these mumble rappers and shit like that should fucking be forced to do acapellas. So we can start taking money out their goddamn pockets. Because these motherfuckers, these vibey rappers, they're ruining the culture, bro.
If you need a beat to survive, are you a rapper?
I mean,
at the end of the day, don't you need some type of substance to keep people interested? Like, why am I buying?
How many you're not going to listen to an acapella on the radio,
right?
No.
Okay, so
he didn't have anything to say.
Drumless beat is close to being acapella.
Like, yo, don't you have to have?
Not everybody needs to do it. Like that's just a certain genre of hip hop, a certain genre of rap that does drumless. That's a very small genre. You're not going to do a lot of drummers.
Forget the beat,
right?
He ain't shit to say.
Like I said, like he's not.
The beat don't matter because, like,
he did say he looking for love, man.
It was drier than Then,
he said, he did say he looking for love. He did say he trying to find a girl to make him oxtails and jerk chicken on Sundays.
that was the driest oxtail and chicken, boy. That shit was just dry. The presentation was horrible.
Oh, it was awful.
It's bad, and it's a bad look. It's a bad look, but I can guarantee it would have sounded better on a beat.
This is the freshman class, fellas. All right, this is the freshman class.
It was bad. It was bad.
I think everybody who wants to get in freshman class should go through a straight 16 boot camp at least. You know?
For real.
Facts. You hear what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
And I think just like
learn something.
I think just like I think for politicians and shit, because I feel like, like when people are running for president and shit like that, basically anybody with a bigger budget is guaranteed to be in the finals. You know what I'm saying? I think that budgets should be capped off for these fucking rappers. Okay? If you're new coming into the game, your budget should be a certain amount, and people who are less linked in should be able to compete with your budget.
That's a utopian society.
Bro, these people are getting over money. They get a sponsor. They get the clothing deal. I see what this dude, he popped up looking like fucking Beetlejuice. You know what I'm saying? And he's just talking nonsense. I don't know if that was an actual freestyle.
I think that could be from a song that he had.
But the way he ended it, though, I'm like, maybe it could be.
It's probably a song. Like I'm 100% certain that if he had a beat to that and he had an engineer to that and everything like that, it would sound a whole lot better. Now, if you're breaking down to the bars and cutting down to the bone, pause. He didn't really say nothing that was crazy. You know what I'm saying? But maybe he doesn't fashion himself as a lyricist. Like you said, he's a vibey rapper. So you need to be a vibey rapper, you need the whole vibe. The beat is going to play a huge part in what you do.
So why did they agree to do fucking acapellas?
Because they were stupid.
Rayvon, this next one is Rayvon's freestyle, all right?
I got money on Rayvon. I didn't even hear the bar, but I got Rayvon.
Yeah, he better do something. Let's go.
I'm something like a stylist at the zoo. How I address all the elephants in a room. If there's one thing that I learned is to never make an excuse, stem from crazy conversations embedded.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That is a fire punchline, bro.
Rayvon know how to bar. That's one thing that he know how to do is bar. Rayvon gonna bar you.
That was amazing, bro. Let's get it.
I'm something like a stylist at the zoo. How I address all the elephants in a room. If there's one thing that I learned is to never make an excuse, stem from crazy conversations embedded deep in my roots. Was created with ambition. It's no way to get it installed. My mama alcoholic. I tried to help her with the withdrawals. I can't forget all the shit that these niggas did, dog. I swear my memory bank don't run out of withdrawals. They laughed at my pain. That ain't some shit that they should joke about. They laughed at my pain and all the shit I used to hope about. It's funny how they ain't prepared a food but got an open mouth, closed off because daddy never made it to an open house. True story, yeah, my life is a saga. I didn't used to have pool and now they feeling the yaga. They question what I had in store while I was building the plaza. I take pride in my scars. Oh, I'm really Mufasa. Yeah, they spilled milk. They crying over the mess now. They double-crossed me and got to deal with regrets now. Back then, shit wasn't clicking for me. Select foul. My life was depending on scales. I guess I'm a reptile. Seeing weird shit but can't explain it like the X-Files. Say the wrong shit around my niggas and get exiled. Ats on my commas, my deposits are direct now. I'm bringing in the cheese. In high school, I was the best smile. So how I make it here to double XL? They were streaming Look at God when I was going through hell. But now they feeling what I'm saying like they reading in Braille. If it's one thing I ain't never did in life, it was fail.
Yeah.
Like I said, I got my money on Rayvon. I ain't got to hear it.
Yeah.
Rayvon's a problem, bro.
Yo.
Yeah. And I could tell that was light.
No, that's like, oh yeah, Rayvon. That's life for Rayvon, and he.
You don't go on battle raps and cats that had a hard life, bro. The bigger the struggle, the more pain you gonna get. They gonna fuck you up.
Not necessarily.
Raven, listen. Rayvon, one of them dudes. Rayvon, one of them dudes that he does struggle rap, he does punchlines. He's like the whole package, bro. Like he can make even his songs, he make hits like
That's
that.
what I'm saying.
He's a big problem. He's like the next thing for sure.
Oh, yo, wait, hold on, fellas. Yo, I'm fucking up. Yo, shout out to Hayes the Kid in the chat. Shout out to Melissa Graham in the chat. Yeah, Melissa, that shit was trash. Straight basura. Yes, Hayes, definitely trash. Oh my gosh. Yeah. You only gave that last one 4 flames, though? That's crazy. But yeah. Rayvon, all right, you saved the freestyle for now. We got 2 more that we're gonna review today. Let's go to Baby Chief Do It. Double XL 2025 freestyle. He looks like he needs to be in bed by 7. Let's go.
Compared to me, you ain't never did for sure, ain't never took as many a risk trying to put on for your fam and click. Once I got my bag, I ain't off my cash by loads of blicks. Ain't no diamonds on my wrist. In these streets, just me and Chris. I ain't got no more feet to kick. Compared to me, you ain't never did shit. I don't give a fuck how many niggas you killed. I don't care how many hoes call you a shark. At the end of the day, I still eat fish. I don't care how much you trick. Even if I was broke, they still eat dick. And that's a fact, because back then, hoes was fucking just off my lips. I don't regret any choice I made. These just the cards that I was dealt. Could not save them all, and I knew that. But I still tried to help. They could say whatever they want, but they can't say that I was selfish. I would have gave every dollar I had to make sure the ones around was healthy. Everybody else would have got their cash and took their ass to Johnny Dane. I bought loads of pipes because we used to hate it at time the summer had came. Running through gangways, coming through cuts to make sure our ass ain't get spanked. Now I look back like, damn, it's a sun behind the rain. And I ain't afraid to say it. I'm blowing, boy. I ain't afraid to spread. They on that bitch shit shooting at cribs so hoes cannot see where I'm staying. They told me, nigga, you playing. I ain't want to rap. I can't even fake it. And it only been 1 year. He look at me now like, nigga, you made it.
Yo, Riley need to go back to the fucking Boondocks. All right?
He's still better than the first guy.
He is better than the first guy.
He do like the kid from Boondocks. I ain't gonna lie.
Now, he got potential. He's not there yet, but
no.
Oh man,
he got potential.
He doesn't have potential.
This is another case of he is in need of a beat to make shit.
Yeah, this
shit
one
go.
But at least he was going somewhere. We was following him somewhere. He was, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he needs a beat. He needs a beat to make the shit go, and that's the issue. Like this. As a blessing in the curse, like it's bad for what the freshman class is looking like.
That's why you have to be versatile enough to be able to do it, because here's the difference. They're not emphasizing a lot of things. They're just
when you go a cappella, you gotta have heavy bars.
Like gunshot.
You gotta have heavy bars when you go a cappella. So that's the thing. Like these dudes don't rely on heavy bars.
Yo, they're fucking the game up. Yo, we can't even recognize the fucking genre no more. We can't recognize hip hop no more.
No.
All the foundational shit is gone.
These guys are they're not gonna make it.
You can't say that. You can't say they're not gonna make it because they've already made it here.
Yeah, I know that.
So
like Rayvon, we know he's gonna be the next one to come out of the West.
Rayvon's a monster. Rayvon is a
TDE is really good at finding talent.
Yeah, they got some fire over there. But this is what I will say.
Facts, Melissa. The bar is set too low, literally. Yo, Hayes, what you thought about that, yo? I know you feeling that. Yo,
I think this kid is more marketable.
Melissa know what she's talking about, but it's one of them things where I feel like it's very beat driven. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
why do acapellas?
It wasn't like I said. You know when you get to a point where you blowing up, you doing everything. You get visions of grandeur. I like to say.
So when they're gonna go like
because you probably in the studio banging out these songs, boom, 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 boom. That's a hit, or people are saying that's a hit. You're like, okay, I can't miss.
Yo, but
and then the freshman freestyle comes and say, hey, we want an acapella freestyle from you. Yeah, I could do that. No, you can't.
Yo, but where's your manager and where's your publicist?
You can't.
That's what I was gonna say.
Why'd you think you can? You can't do that.
Where are your publicists?
You need a beat. You should be on beat.
Who listened to that and said, yo, that shit is nice?
Somebody did.
I don't know. I'm surprised you not, Reese, because you've been caping all night.
Well, because I like Will Smith. What you mean?
And you refuse to believe that Drake had his BBL.
I said it wasn't confirmed. You can't. Innocent until proven guilty, my guys. You can't do that.
Yo, Exhibit A is the picture, nigga. Exhibit A is the picture.
Okay.
Yo, this is the last freestyle for the night. I appreciate everybody who joined us. Ian's 2025 XXL freshman freestyle. Looks like we got a light-skinned guy with a bunch of tats. Let's go.
White guy. He's white.
I know. I didn't want to say that. All right, it's already played out. This shit is like 2 years ago. Niggas was doing this shit like 2-3 years ago. I'm already turned off, but let's go.
Walking that bitch like, how the hell y'all doing? How y'all feeling today? Ready to turn myself in down at the station. I made a killing today. Always gonna be money. Always gonna be hoes. Always gonna be something. Only thing you got is your word. I put that shit on my mama. No, you really just can't get comfy. Gotta keep at it, buddy. Before I had this money, wasn't worried about nothing. That shit feel backwards to me. He ain't always getting high. What happened to him?
Okay, Brad. Let's go. Hold on a second, bro. Let's fucking go.
He called him Brad?
Yeah.
Walking that bitch like, how the hell y'all doing? How y'all feeling today? Ready to turn myself in down at the station. I made a killing today. Always gonna be money. Always gonna be hoes. Always gonna be something. Only thing you got is your word. I put that shit on my mama. No, you really just can't get comfy. Gotta keep at it, buddy. Before I had this money, wasn't worried about nothing. That shit feel backwards to me. He ain't always getting high. What happened to him? Ain't what happened to you? I'm the same I was. I'm just getting paid with a few more habits now. Oh, shit. Here we go again. Damn, I got this dime bitch. Just want to be my friend. Damn, you don't think Flo Rida here is going down for real? Damn, I'm a little too high for this. Jesus, take the wheel. I'm on time and bitch, you don't know what time it is? Oh, okay. Oh, you got migraines? You want to ride this shit? Oh, okay. Play like goddamn. You really want every flavor? Oh, okay. You want round then, but you want to come crying, bitch? Oh, okay. Damn, it's getting hot in here. Take off all your clothes. Damn, I'm feeling like 50 Cent. Bitch, I'm in the club. Damn, I'm on my Britney shit. Oops, I hit again. Damn, I'm on my DJ Khaled shit. We the best. Damn, we rolling hella deep. I feel like Adele. Damn, kiss me through the phone. Suck me through the cell. Damn, I'm a little too high for this. Jesus, take the wheel.
That's the best thing he said. Jesus, please take the wheel. Listen, he started off with promise. Am I right? Am I delusional for saying that?
He had some bars at the beginning. He had a couple.
Then what happened?
I've had the privilege of listening to the second half of this shit a couple times. They've been blowing this up on social media and all that. I ain't gonna lie, bro. It's trash.
This is another yuck, gross.
It's trash because he's not even rhyming on. Like he's not like rhyming.
No.
But like I said,
some people rely on their accent to make shit rhyme. So
true, but
he's stretching it.
No, majority of that shit didn't rhyme. Towards the end, it didn't rhyme. But towards the end, but it's growing on me. That shit started growing with me. I ain't gonna lie. I'm sitting there like, why is this shit like this is not good? It's not good
at all.
But for some reason, it's definitely grown on me. For
Is it
some
better
weird
than-
reason. It's better. It's better than the first guy. It's better than Boondocks guy.
Is it better than the BBL?
What?
Is it better
What?
than BBL?
Drake?
I don't understand what he's saying.
What do you say? Well, no. What do you say? It's better than BBL. Who's BBL?
The Drake BBL.
The song better than Drake's BBL?
Yeah, the bass.
What?
Well,
They said they call it Malibu's Most Wanted in the chat.
Exactly.
Oh, that was good. I like that.
I thought it was decent.
You think he's better than the first guy, Hayes? All right, I hear that. I hear that.
Yeah,
That's funny.
the first guy.
Malibu's Water is crazy.
He had like no soul. He was just rapping.
All right, so next I got a video. I guess they're reading some of these rappers. I don't know. I couldn't get all the freestyles for some reason. I think they're slow releasing them. But
Everyone's first. Yeah, everyone's better than the first guy for sure.
right. Riley's a close second though. But yeah, so we're gonna watch them reading mean comments about their freestyles. Okay.
No, they got that. That's gonna be crazy. All right, I want to see this shit.
Yeah, so let's add it to the screen. Let's see what they talking about. Some of these rappers we didn't see, I don't think, but let's see what they say.
At K Hendricks, why do y'all gas Rayvon like this? That's just the cause of TDE. What's wrong with cause? I got some motion on me. You feel me? I got some motion on me.
Who's cause?
Don't know. Haven't heard of him.
Yeah, but they ain't say he can't rap though. But let's get it.
I feel like that's a young man's term, cause. So it's probably some young shit.
He's the cause of TDE. I'm gonna have to look that up.
You see it?
I feel like Unk now. You see that? I'm fucking Unk now. Pause. That's the weird way to put it together. But yeah, like I don't understand the lingo no more, bro. I gotta cut my gray hairs. Maybe that'll help.
You leaving comments, right? On God.
Phonolite _ Porphyry says everything about this shit.
He's fruit. Can't you see the fruit in him though?
Damn, bro.
Oh, can you see the fruit in this guy?
Man, listen.
Nah, bro.
Say one hit wonder.
Nah, man. Nah.
Yo, that's like a Easter bun right there, bro.
Says everything about this shit says one hit wonder, man. Fuck you, nigga. Where's your hit, bitch? Eat cock. Eat a cock meat sandwich, man.
42
Bro, look like he about to run under the fridge when you turn the lights on. They be saying I look like a cockroach.
Yo,
Hey, one
that's
Kevin
crazy.
Pick up the 12 in the chat.
YTB fat is trash, man. LOL. Niggas weird as hell. Listening to this nigga moan on songs. I don't know what's wrong with this man. Just don't play it, fuck. Just don't play my shit, fuck. But he probably be playing because his bitch be cutting on. The whole time, bitch just love me like she love my dirty draw. Like I don't know.
At Janation the rapper, she gonna have to give Doja Cat her sippy cup back because this is a little annoying. Why she talking like that? It's always other rappers I feel like that don't have shit going on that be talking about how I rap.
At the real chosen 01.
There you go.
That nigga Baby Chief Doer got the fakest looking hair I've ever seen. That was a little funny. I ain't never heard nobody say that though. I'm not sure real. Y'all think I got weed?
At John Houston, Ian (parentheses rapper) is living proof you can be mediocre /
This motherfucker look like the tech geek that get high. You go over. you go.
You called him Brad. You said his name was Brad.
Yeah,
that shit was wild.
You go to Best Buy and this nigga right there coming out The back room shit. Yeah, I'll fix your computer.
You know I rap, right?
You know I rap, right? You know, I downloaded my CD to your hard drive. Don't worry about it. Catch me on the side.
Untalented musician and still become famous as long as you're a straight man. Him and Sexy Red. What does Sexy Red have to do with this? I don't. Again, you can drag me in anything you want, but don't do Sexy Red like that.
And Fendi also said, "Has anything good ever happened to Nino Page? Nigga be talking about trauma. I don't think they ain't winning yet. No, nothing has good ever happened to me."
From Panthers on top, 86. Jolo Ball, the karaoke rapper. That's a move. I mean, shit, compliment for real. If it's a karaoke rap, I mean, you can sing along to my shit.
Nah, this light-skinned nigga, you know he got on there just because he light-skinned. This motherfucker.
That's the ball. That's the dude that's I pull up in the thing. Whoa, that's it.
I don't know that song. That shit
You never heard that song? Yeah, he performed it at All-Star Weekend.
He's fired. He's fired.
Yeah. Huh? Is he fired? Nah, he ain't fired.
All right, so
he had a very popular song.
I'm a hater, P.
Hell yeah.
Listen, man.
Number one.
I don't just put anything on my plate, bro. I don't just put anything on my plate, bro.
I understand that.
I'm saying, why am I hating it? Tell me why I'm a hater.
You ain't got to touch it.
I know 12 like this type of shit. 12, you like this type of shit, huh?
Now he did have a hit song out.
He had a hit.
It was out for a while. Yeah.
No, that was this year. It was out this year.
Yeah, it actually
was it like a drill song or something?
Nah, it was just I pull up in the something roll.
It was actually on the I think the Billboard Hot 100s.
Yeah, he has some motion.
It went up to like 20 or something like that. It went up pretty high.
Hey yo, P, you want to hear some more hating shit? I'm gonna tell you some hating shit. All right, you ready? You got your seatbelt on? All right, check it out. I think good rappers need to be fucking ugly. I don't think these niggas, these pretty niggas, like this, okay? I don't think they have anything to add. I think they're marketable and that's it.
You think he looks good?
I think look, I'm not gay. I can admit when a guy's an attractive guy. I can tell he get bitches.
Pause.
Okay, I'll just say that I can tell he get bitches. All right.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you trash. I think bad looking rappers. I think ugly rappers are the best rappers.
I could rap, so I don't know what you're talking about.
You're ugly as shit.
I knew that was coming. I was waiting.
Oh, all right.
All right. You know, every dope rapper has something wrong with them. You had Nas had the chip tooth, right? Nas had the asymmetrical smile. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Biggie was unattractive. Maybe Pac passed with all that shit. You know what I'm saying?
We're not gonna start rating rappers now. This is getting into a weird spot right now.
All right. We'll stick a pin in it, all right?
Yeah, this is you get into extreme pause area.
We'll talk about this off camera, all right, Reese? We'll talk about this off camera.
Gotcha.
Like how we always do.
I don't talk about guys.
Have a good time. Karaoke night, baby.
Oh, shit.
305 is why Louis shouldn't rap like?
Okay, niggas who wear shit like this. See this shit? The cut off shoulders with the flesh touching the material.
Yo, hold on. What? Yo, let me get this straight. That's a shirt. Is your shirt not touching your body?
But if he's on stage performing, that's the perfect outfit to perform.
Yo, he said your shirt touching material is crazy.
Yo, this dude is bare chested. He's half naked.
Oh shit. Okay.
He's half naked out here with a big ass chain on him, a big ass thong. Let's go.
Yeah, I'd be listening to him like, damn, speak up, bro. These new rappers shake my head. You gotta be like 40. You know what I'm saying? Go, this young nigga world, this is the new generation. We run this shit now. You know what I'm saying? Go listen to the game and them boys. You know what I'm saying?
Off leaf. Laser than 100 is ass, and I would die on this hill. Y'all let that motherfucker.
Yo, motherfuckers have like a 3rd grade reading level out here.
Yeah,
these motherfuckers really sound like how they rap.
Yeah. It's bad.
Facts, Hayes. The cutoff jean jacket is crazy. It's crazy. Right. 12. Fabulous with the chip tooth. Fire rapper. You know, Lloyd Banks with the sharp ass shape ups. You know what I'm saying?
What?
Lloyd Banks had an old ass face. Lloyd Banks would look old. He just had an old face. Yeah, he had an old face.
50 Cent got bullet holes in his face. You know, I got a point here, bro. Let's get back to this.
What about LL Cool J? LL Cool J, ladies love.
I was gonna say that before.
Cool J.
I think back in the day when they were first introducing rap, they brought you both. I'm saying I think everything before 94 gets surpassed. Like, all right, cool. I'm saying, but after that, ugly rappers, yo, you gotta. It shows that you're going through the struggle. We want to see the struggle in your face.
Yeah, I don't like this conversation. Let's stop.
Anyway, Laser Dim 700 is ass, and I will die on this hill, y'all. Let a motherfucker who has no preset or mastering on his vocals blow up. All right.
Who has no preset or mastering on his vocals blow up. He hang. He probably got all the mixing on his shit. His shit ain't going or whatever what it is. His shit like damn nigga that ain't doing nothing for real. Just blow it up. Hard Nard 901. He gotta be from this. I know he's 901. Say that line, bro. I'm mad niggas keep letting YTB fat some of these classic hits and rapping straight garbage over. I don't know what's going on with him. I say his name. Hear me? I'm on him tonight.
At Feezy Weezy got crazy girl eyes. Agreed.
At 231 Coke. This dude look like if Shaggy from Scooby-Doo went to the trap and get some weed and never.
Oh, I gotta pause on this nigga. You know I gotta pause on him, Reese.
Ooh, yo.
Yeah.
Dude got the mullet. What is that? A mullet? What is that?
That's a blowout.
Motherfucker look like a Goomba.
That's a fade. That's a fade blowout.
That's a fade blowout. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, he definitely got his own style.
No, he don't. I don't know what the fuck.
Hey, somebody rocking with him.
It does look like he has thick hair though. It looks like he got a bunch of. He probably got
like a shaggy dude. Went to
right.
Get some
That's
weed
Shaggy.
and never
That's
came
Shaggy
back.
right there.
Wow, y'all did not say he's Shaggy from Scooby Doo. It's crazy.
That's what he said in the one.
That's what it said. That's what it said in there.
Yeah, that's what 1, 2, 3 Coat said.
Oh shit! This dude look like Shaggy. Hell yeah!
He really do look like Shaggy. Scooby Doo.
Ass nigga. Let's go.
Came back. I don't even know what to say. They just be grilling me, bro. No bullshit.
And you know what else too? You know what I think they should ban from rappers? I think they should ban rappers from wearing grills, bro. I think grills should be banned or outlawed now because they make you sound dumb as shit.
Definitely an uncle now, bro.
They make you sound like you're like
Uncle
a
Ruckus.
pumpkin. You sound dumb as hell, bro.
Have you ever heard him rap?
I can hear him speak.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, have you ever heard him? I
No.
don't know who he is.
I've never heard him rap. I never heard none of these niggas. So maybe I am on my
I mean, I know Ray Vaughn, that was it, but I never heard none of these other cats, really.
Maybe I am on my unk shit.
Is this kid right here part of the freshman class?
Yes.
Yeah, they're all part of the freshman class. We just saying
So
here
it's
all
in about 5 years. Once he blow up, he gonna switch the country. You know what I'm saying? Just like the rest of these cats that come.
He gonna do a MGK.
Ooh, yuck, gross.
Yo, and Machine Gun Kelly could rap though.
Hey, you see what he doing now?
No, what he doing now?
You don't want to see what he doing now.
They switch over, man. They
He
use
got-
rap, they use rap to get in, and then they switch. They jump shit.
He got some like boy band shit that he doing. He's like a boy. He's like part of a boy band.
Oh,
Like, well, it's not he. Like it looked like he part of a boy band. It's just him, but it's like he's singing. It is wild, bro.
Yo, you know, I think that's our show today. I can't take no more of this shit. I'm triggered, yo.
No, that's just funny though. These just is funny as fuck.
They got me triggered. Please, can we get more Ray Vons out here? Can we get some more Rees out here? Huh? Yo, listen. We about to drop an album to commemorate all the guests on the podcast.
Very dope.
The Transporter Room, Barmageddon Volume 1. Everybody who's been a guest on the show is going to be on there. We're going to mix and match them on tracks. There's going to be a lot of good shit coming on that album. Shout out to Logic Hill. Shout out to Project Porter. Going to be doing engineering, all that stuff. Hayes is going to be in there. Shoot to you, Hayes. You know, a whole bunch of people. We had a lot of guests, and we're going to give them their shine. Stay tuned for that. We're going to find a way to get P on there, too. I don't know in what capacity, but we're going to get P on there also.
Yeah, leave the baby oil at home, bro, because we don't want that.
I don't go nowhere without my baby oil, boy.
We don't do that on the records, okay?
Yo, matter of fact, wait, let me ask P before.
I got that in a special bag.
Nah, please keep the bag home.
Yo, P, let me ask you this, because you a freak ass nigga, right?
Friggy ass nigga.
How did you feel when the most heinous crime, the most heinous charges got dropped on Diddy?
Well, I don't think personally, I don't think the prosecutors did enough to get a RICO charge.
Okay.
It was RICO there, but
because
I don't
you
think
said they didn't charge anybody else with shit. That's why.
No, they didn't present the case. They didn't have enough evidence to get him on a RICO. Now, the other charges, the trafficking stuff, that was clear as day. But the fact that he beat it, his lawyers, they poked the right holes. In the case, and they did. They was able to.
But this is the thing, though. He got charged with two cases of prostitution, essentially, right? Of prostitution, right?
Kind of, yeah.
One with Cassie and one with 50's wife. Am I correct?
I'm not sure who they were with.
Daphne.
50
Daphne
baby
something.
mom.
They
said it was 50 baby mom. Right?
Well, there was a lot of people involved in those trafficking stuff. It wasn't just them. The
12.
Mann Act.
So no. Yeah, it's 12 saying no.
No what?
That's not. I guess that's not the charges.
No, the two charges he got was prostitution for two people.
Okay.
The RICO charge got dropped. The S trafficking charge got dropped also. How do you feel about that? They had people wilding outside the court.
Intent is different from prostitution.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because like to me the whole time what the defense was able to do was they were like Cassie and them basically was the one setting everything up. Diddy never really asked for it. There was never
it seemed like a domestic violence trial, honestly.
That's what I'm saying. It was all over.
A lot of it was
they never settled down and to take control of the case. I don't think
they were saying that a lot of the stuff that the women was doing was out of love for Diddy.
Right. That's how everybody kind of looked at it. Well, how I think the defense made them believe. But everybody could see what was there, but to present it, because here's the other thing too. We really don't know how competent these people are. You know, we think when we sit and we think that these are the best people. The judges, lawyers are sitting in there, doctors are doing dirty duty. It could be any Joe Blow that have no sense. When they go to select the jury, the people on one side is trying to pick people that will fall for whatever plan they're going to put out. So I don't think the prosecutors laid that case out well enough for the people to understand.
It was a smear campaign more than anything else. It wasn't really facts based.
So you think it was a humiliation ritual?
No, I think they really have a case, but they didn't have. I don't think they had enough evidence for certain stuff, and they didn't present it right.
I think they did. I think they had enough evidence. They just couldn't present the evidence that they had. I think they got videos. I think they got extortion level shit that happened, and they just couldn't present it because it implemented very powerful people.
And you know what reason? I think you're right, because this is what I'm going to say about that. You see how they denied him bail because of the Mann Act, what they call it, right?
Right. 12 said most of them are college educated.
Right. And check this out, though.
That don't mean nothing.
This is a little history. This is a little history lesson for people. This is a brief history lesson for people about the Mann Act, right? The Mann Act started out. Do you know what it was called at first?
Yeah, it was shit.
It was called the White Slave Act.
Yeah.
Because there was this boxer back in the day, a black boxer before Muhammad Ali and shit like that. And he was dating a bunch of white women and shipping them out and shit like that. So they hated on him so much they wanted to lock him up for something. So they created this thing called the White Slave Law to make which in turn became the Mann Act. All right. So that's just a broad stroke of it. Pause. Now, they're saying that the reason they allowed Diddy to walk, well, not walk, they're saying he could do at least 10, 20 years, right?
3.
But they're saying that they have something else that they're going to be taking him to court for.
I believe so.
Because you're not going to fuck with the federal government who has a 98% conviction rate and think you're going to walk away clean, bro.
Yeah.
He didn't walk away clean.
No. I think more things are going to come out before he ever gets out.
His life, though.
Yeah, it was very light. It's a very light sentence compared to what he was facing, but he technically didn't win the trial.
No.
Yeah, and you know what? The judge got to be careful because he hasn't been charged. I'm just basically regurgitating what I've been hearing. He hasn't been charged with anything violent. You know what I'm saying? And for them to hold him in remand for these 2 minor incidents, I guess you could say, they could get into a lot of legal trouble by doing that. Because they're saying that they don't really have a real reason to be holding him because he's not a threat. Just the fact that he is wealthy, and then tape with Cassie.
So hear this.
Shit.
He's a flight risk, though.
One of the reasons why they held him was the same reason what the defense did to get him off. So basically, the defense was like, yes, because remember they showed us this Cassie tape, right, to prove she's credible. But what it also proved was how violent he was as a person. So the defense was like, hey, we understand he's violent, but he's not an ex-trafficker. We understand he's violent, but he's not a RICO one man. So now when he got those 2 charges against him, the 2 guilty verdicts, Cassie's lawyer and other people wrote letters saying they fear for their lives. So now the judge has to take into account that his defense told him he's a violent person. They told him that. So now he has to say, okay, by law, I can protect them for this long. So he cannot let Diddy go because Diddy team used the I'm violent to get his ass off the RICO and the other shit. So now what they used to get him off of that is why he's still in jail now.
Well, listen, I guess we're going to have to keep our ears glued because some people are saying they're going to hit him with harder charges, pause. Some people say you got people like 12 in the chat talking about he's not doing any time in jail. And if so, it's less than a year. A lot of people saying that he going to get time served when he does.
Yeah, I think he's going to get like 5 years. And with time served, and I think he might get 2 years probation. You're probably looking at 18 months.
Nah, they say if they let him out, he's going to do many years of probation.
Yeah, but even though I'm because each charge carry 10 years.
Right.
Probation for somebody like him ain't shit. Though.
But I just
it is though.
No, it's not.
For somebody who like to party like that and has to travel,
what probation officer are they going to get that's going to really regulate Diddy?
Someone who's about that life.
There is not a probation officer alive that's going to regulate Diddy. Probation is going to be light for Diddy. I can guarantee it.
Hold on, wait. Hayes.
Hold
on. Hayes says the prosecution is seeking a sentence of 4 to 5 years, while the defense is arguing for a sentence of 21 to 27 months. Some believe this sentence will be a 3 to 6 year range. I fuck with it. Let me ask you this. Do you think Diddy's dangerous? And if he does get out, what do you think he's going to do in regard to all these people like yourself, P, who've been doing nonstop streams?
I don't cover Diddy.
I think Diddy
cover Diddy at all. I haven't covered Diddy since
I didn't talk to you about Diddy. I talked to you about Diddy on 2 podcasts.
When he got arrested, that was the last time
you go down. Huh?
When Diddy got arrested, that was the last time I spoke about him. I haven't been following him at all, really. Well, covering him.
P sounds scared as shit. P sounds scared as shit.
I think Diddy is very dangerous.
The algorithms don't care for Diddy on my channel.
I think Diddy is very dangerous.
Stop doing it.
He has money and affluence.
Mm.
And he's shown to have a temper. So
yeah.
He's gonna be looking for some get back, especially with some people.
Facts. Let's see, man. Hide your kids, hide your wives. You know what I'm saying?
The thing would be is if he's ever gonna get out.
Melissa Graham.
That's the question.
Melissa Graham says he blew up Kid Cudi's car. He's dangerous. That was not proven that he blew up Kid Cudi's car. They found out,
and that's the thing. They didn't ask the right questions in that.
Nah, but they found out basically it had to do something with an ex-girl that he was fucking with. That
it was Cassie.
They said
Cassie.
And here's the thing that kind of I was wondering, but they never asked. They said they found female DNA and the fingerprints.
Right.
So does that tell us that they know who it is?
Yes.
So how come that wasn't revealed so they can tell who did it?
It has nothing to do with the trial. They're not gonna
What
divulge
do you mean?
that person's
Who blew up the car?
If they just all they gotta do is prove that it wasn't Diddy. That's all they gotta prove is that it wasn't Diddy. It doesn't mean that it wasn't Diddy. It just means that Diddy didn't act. All that means is Diddy didn't actually put the shit on the car, which nobody. I don't think anybody believed that Diddy actually put the bomb on the car and walked through.
He told Cassie he was gonna get somebody else to do it when he was out the country. He told her that.
That's what I'm saying. Like, ain't nobody believed that Diddy did it himself.
That was
fuck like that. That'll be
on it. But if you know whose DNA, you know who his manager is. You know who all these people are.
Why would Diddy? He don't even need to have anybody that's connected to him.
No, it doesn't have to be.
Yeah, he just put money out there.
Yeah, like I need this done, and it's done.
Like smoking aces out this motherfucker.
Yeah.
You don't have detectives anymore. That's what you're saying?
Huh?
We ain't got detectives anymore. It seemed like Diddy covered it up because the prosecutor never dug into it.
On the payroll, though.
And I don't know if they had a sidebar or something discussing that, but they kind of just left it alone. They never investigated it. Like, okay, now that it's female, who's the female? Is it somebody close to Diddy? Is it somebody we don't know? They never dug into that, and I'm wondering why.
Yo, I got a quick question because we got to end this. Sorry, but. Yo, are you guys interested in doing TV show reviews real quick? I want us all to watch a show and watch 3 episodes at a time, and then we'll talk about it briefly on our show. Saying,
yeah,
I have a show to recommend to you guys. I don't know if you guys seen it or not. It's on Netflix. Hopefully, you all have Netflix. Reese, I appreciate you letting me use your Disney account. I've been watching Ironheart. Shit's fire.
Is Ironheart fire? Is it a fire? All right, we
I like
can
it.
talk about
I like it.
We could talk about that. We could talk about that.
She look old as hell though, but she look old as shit. But I like it. But there's this other show I've been watching. Me and the missus have been watching. It's called Animal Kingdom on Netflix.
Oh, that's that's an old one now.
Yeah, but I just started watching it. You watched it before?
I watched half of the first season a while ago.
All right, so they got like 4 or 5 seasons.
Yeah.
All right. So I want that to be the first show that we watch. Hayes, yo, you should watch Animal Kingdom. Come and kick it with us. We talk about it, and we'll watch certain things, and we'll talk about it. Add more content to the show. You know what I mean? But yeah, I love you guys. It was a pleasure. We had, we chopping it up, man. This is what we do over here. Shout out to Melissa Graham. Shout out to 12. Shout out to Hayes the Kid. And if you guys want to join in on the conversation, the TV show conversation, the first show is called Animal Kingdom. It's on Netflix. All right. We're going to talk about a whole lot of shit. Until then, next Saturday, we're going to have Nivea Easterling as our guest. She's a very eclectic artist, very innovative. She makes beats, engineering, photography, videography. She's a jack of all trades. We're going to have her on the show next week. I'm thinking about bumping up the show to 2 times per week. I'm saying, so let's get it, man. Salute to y'all. Salute to everybody. And this is the show. P, man, thanks for everything you're doing for us. A lot of people don't realize, and we fuck with P a lot, and we make a lot of jokes, but not to negate everything that Reese and Project add to the show, but P, we got you, Hayes. P is a very important part to the show. A lot of this wouldn't be possible without P. So I just want to give
big facts.
Yeah, I want to give him his flowers while we got him on the screen. Yeah. Hopefully we can get him to stop wearing neon green shit. You know what I'm saying?
Well, like he about to do some construction.
He look like he needs some glow. He look like he needs glow sticks in his life.
He be putting down pure like orange cones.
It's like this, right? It's like this. The way I end my show all the time, right?
What up?
When I end the episodes, because you got a lot of haters in their life, and people
the shoulder pads reflective.
People only show up to hate when you're doing good.
That's a fact.
This is a fact.
And the question is, when has somebody ever been doing good start to fight?
Yeah.
Right. So
Scotty, you not doing good is what he's trying to tell you.
No, it's just basically what I'm trying to say. You need to be humble and walk away, and understand that today.
Oh wait, what?
What are you talking about right now?
What is he talking about?
Hey, I walk away from that hate, man.
We love you though, P. That's why we fuck. We love you, man.
King kill Abel.
Me and P.
That's a fact.
We go way back further than I remember. Okay, facts. Listen, man. So I just gotta definitely do that and give you your love, bro, because you earned it and you deserve it.
You deserve it.
But anyway, we out. Thanks for tapping in. Peace.
All right.